And I'm going to start with an article, which I think is interesting here. It's talking about Brits. The headline here, Brits are world's biggest video gamers by an extra 5 days a year. So British video gamers spend more time battling it out in digital realms than any others in the world. They spend 4 hours and 36 minutes a week, 98.6% longer than other countries, equivalent of 5 extra days per year. They log in nearly twice as long and clock up 2 hours and 19 minutes a week more on average. So Brits doing a lot of gaming, and the Swedes spending the least, interestingly enough, logging in for just 30 minutes a week. So this was a study that was done. Curious, Jimmy, to get your thoughts on this. Why Brits spending the most time?
It's always raining over there. You know, they're always inside. They can't go outside. The food's terrible. It's, you know, everything's old. They don't tear down the building. So what about, no. That's an awesome stat.
Sounded like me.
Man. I know. I try to, you know, I try every once in a while to turn it on. Awesome stat. I had no idea. I'm always, you know, we've been so focused. A lot of people think Asia initially. We, you know, Paul, I know you, or I don't want to speak for you, but Middle East, pretty bullish on. I've always been a fan of other region or specific countries, including India and Brazil. But this wouldn't make my top 5 if I were to have guessed, you know, where I thought. Sorry, I'm probably going beyond my lightning round time. Yep.
I'm keeping track. Jeff?
I don't have much here. I mean, this didn't come from YouGov, right?
No.
All right, good. Because I think the methodology is messed up. It's not. Doesn't make sense. No, I don't know. I don't know much. It seems like almost like an anomaly. No, nothing that I could think of. Maybe they're playing a lot of FIFA. I know it's popular over there.
Any thoughts on why Swedes are the least? Maybe Lindsay, different take on it?
They're all watching esports.
I truly think that this is directly correlated to Days of Sun. I was Googling it as Jimmy was saying that, and the UK by far has the, or not by far, but by a decent margin has the least amount in Europe. So I am not surprised by this at all. And I think Swedes are probably watching the least because they're one of the happiest countries and they have better things to do. Totally kidding.
They're all just climbing
all
mountains,
out, like hunting reindeer and drinking coffee or something. I don't know.
It is an interesting statistic. I will say, you know, another data point, the second biggest market for Business of Esports is the UK. So this is where our podcasts and our videos get consumed, second to only the US, obviously. So the data rings true here. All right, let's move on to the next one here. This one, you guys are going to like this. This is the headline here. Jewelry mogul Ben Baller's new gold gaming headset is made for gaming royalty, from styling the stars to giving gamers a high-end audio experience. So this is Ben Baller doing a special edition release of the MG20 wireless gaming headphones. And they're all in gold. It's like gold plated, I guess, or gold dipped. And it's the same performance as the non-gold headset. But the idea is to make something extremely high end. And it's Ben Baller, who he's releasing this through Network, who I think Jimmy knows well. It's maybe can talk a bit more about it, but Jimmy Iovine's Network. So, Lindsay, thoughts on a gold plated headset?
No, I mean, it's cool. I hope that they get what they want out of it.
Hot take there.
That's all.
Dun, bell.
Jeff?
I really like this. I mean, I think it's, you know, if I were a streamer or something like that, I would probably want one of these. Like a cool way, you know, to sort of differentiate yourself in terms of like, it's like wearing a nice watch or something like that. Like, I think it's a cool little statement piece. Maybe I'll get one to do my Zoom calls for work.
I hope so. Jimmy?
Ben Baller, if you guys don't know, is a really big name in the hip hop and fashion industry, makes tons of high-end exclusive jewelry for some of the biggest entertainers in the world. Network also, Jimmy Iovine's kind of merch company where you can go online and have these digital experiences and shop. I don't know why they chose Ben Baller to do this. It just doesn't seem like a fit to me. They're like, let's just throw two dope things together and it will sell. So like the thought behind it doesn't seem to have a lot of footing. But I do like how they look and I like nice things. I want one, but I don't like that I want one.
I'm all for gold-plated anything. What I don't understand is why technology? Like those headphones maybe headphones better than anything else do stand the test of time. They don't really get outdated. But just gold-plated technology in general, I'm not usually a huge fan of because the next better thing comes out a year later. But headphones may be the best place to do this. The Ben Baller thing doesn't say anything to me, but gold that's my jam. So
you remember the $10,000 Apple Watch, the gold Apple Watch, the first.
I mean, that was just dumb. Yeah. Chris says XSET Baller collab makes more sense. Beats by Dre, anyone? This is true. I mean, obviously worked spectacularly well. All right, guys, next one. Let's talk about Warner Brothers. A bit more serious here. Warner Brothers may reportedly sell gaming studios, Xbox, EA, and Sony interested. There's rumors they're going to consider selling off some of their gaming divisions. According to Fanbyte's Imran Khan, Warner Brothers Discovery may be shopping their game studios and licensed IP. Batman, Superman, Harry Potter, and names such as Microsoft, Sony, EA, Take-Two, and more are all interested in buying the teams. So, question for you guys. What do you think of the buyers? What do you think of the IP being sold? And where do we think the price of this is going to be? You got to do all that in 30 seconds. Jimmy, go ahead.
$1 billion going to Sony. That's my call.
Interesting.
And I like it.
Jeff.
Man. I don't know why Warner Brothers is getting rid of this. They should be leaning into interactive, not selling it. It's just legacy media has no clue what they're doing in games, and this is why they get their lunch eaten by big tech over and over and over again. We saw it with streaming, happening again now with interactive. I think this goes for 6 to 7 billion, and probably EA.
The EA. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsay.
I want to take that one step higher and say when AT&T acquired Time Warner, they didn't have a great strategy. They sunk DirecTV almost immediately, and now they're sinking a good content studio. So not great management there, unfortunately, for AT&T, and really not forward thinking. I'm going to split the difference between these two and say 3 to 4 billion, because the law of averages usually works out pretty well. And I'm going to say Sony as well.
Oh, man, you took it from me. I was going to say, I think Sony, and I'll split the difference between the two of you at 5. So somewhere in that neighborhood. But I totally agree. I don't know how anyone could. Again, we saw the Square Enix, those IPs. Maybe again, Batman, Superman, Harry Potter. This is not IP that it's at its peak. This is IP arguably on the decline. So we'll see what they get for it. Definitely more than the 300 million. All right, let's move on, guys. Next story here. We've got, this is an interesting one. The headline here: Warzone's Season 3 update caused Virgin Media's biggest gaming traffic spike on record. And what they said was, on average, between 4 p.m. and midnight on April 27th, when the patch dropped, essentially the content patch dropped, the average Virgin Media customer consumed over 12 gigs of data, which is 29% more than the previous week. So huge amount of data. And that with Season 2, the average Virgin user downloaded over 20 gigs of data over the course of 24 hours. So huge amount of data coming over these pipes. The question I have for you guys is, at some point, if we get to the gaming experiences, metaverses that are so lifelike, where the content is just so big in terms of storage, right? Are we already sort of getting past the capabilities of the networks themselves, potentially, to even deliver these experiences? Lindsay, maybe start with you.
I cannot believe you're asking me to summarize all of America's broadband internet problems in under 20 seconds, and that's a conversation that
you just used 10 of them. So,
ding! Move it along.
All right, Jeff.
Can I give my time to Lindsay, because I feel like she has something important to say?
She passed. I don't know what to tell you.
I got nothing. No, I think that we're going to need more solutions. Yeah.
Okay, here's the more simple question. This
story says more about the Warzone. I think I'm impressed that Warzone was so popular.
It's not that it's popular. Oh, sorry.
Well, no, go ahead. Tell me.
It's not that it's popular. It's that the game is so big, and that's the root of the question. And that's where I think decentralized services are going to come into play.
Blockchain, yeah, nah.
Remember,
Crypto.
I mean, there's like
Yeah.
the size of the games is increasing potentially faster than the width of the pipes. This is, and so if we believe that these experiences are going to be even more engaging and even more immersive, I have to believe that curve is accelerating faster than.
Well, the width of the pipes wasn't even enough to cover online classes in Zoom last year. Like, the width of the pipes is a real big problem for reasons in and outside of gaming.
There you go, Lindsay. I finally got the take out of you.